Doing all right. Just existing, you know. It's a Thursday, which feels significant for no real reason. How about you? Anything interesting happening in Malta?
No special one. I am fine and enjoying good health, and I am again live with you to explore knowledge on a new topic for me and my audience.
Gotcha. Another live stream? Cool. The topic today. Lay it on me. And don't worry about asking. Just fire away when you're ready.
My new topic is how to practice self compassion and forgive yourself.
All right, that's actually a good one. A lot of people struggle with that. Self-compassion and forgiveness seems simple, but it's surprisingly hard to pull off. What's your first question?
My first question is, what does self compassion mean in simple words?
Okay, simple words. It's treating yourself with the same kindness, care, and understanding you'd offer a friend who's going through a rough patch. Basically, cut yourself some slack. It's acknowledging your suffering, recognizing you're human and imperfect, and responding with warmth instead of criticism. That land?
Another question is, why is self forgiveness important for emotional well being?
So, holding on to guilt and self-blame? That's emotionally exhausting. It keeps you stuck in the past, feels anxiety and depression, and honestly, it kind of poisons your present. Forgiveness of yourself is about letting go of that weight. It frees up energy to deal with things now, to learn and grow and build healthier relationships. It's not excusing bad behavior. It's stopping it from controlling you. Make sense?
Your answers are so informative that I am enjoying.
To hear. I try not to be totally useless, but honestly, a lot of this is pretty straightforward. People just don't always give themselves permission to think about it. What else do you got?
So, next question is, what are the first signs that you need more self compassion?
Ooh, good question. Signs. Probably a lot of harsh self-talk, right? They like consistently beating yourself up over mistakes. Also avoiding situations where you might fail or constantly comparing yourself to others. Feeling really isolated, like nobody understands, even when you're surrounded by people. And maybe a tendency to minimize own accomplishments while dwelling on your flaws. Sound familiar?
How can you talk to yourself kindly during difficult moments?
That trick, isn't it? It feels weird at first. But try this. Imagine a friend is going through what you're going through. What would you say to them? Then say that to yourself. Sleep. Also, simple phrases can help. This is a difficult moment. Everyone struggles sometimes. I'm doing the best I can. It's about switching from harsh judgment to gentle understanding. It takes practice, though. Don't expect it to happen overnight.
Another question, what is the role of self awareness in self compassion?
Big role. You can't be compassionate toward yourself if you don't actually know what's going on inside, right? Self-awareness is about noticing your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without judgment. It's acknowledging your pain without getting lost in it. It's recognizing your patterns of self-criticism. Once you're aware of them, you can start to challenge them and respond with kindness instead. It's like shining a light on what's hidden in the shadows.
Another question is, what is the best way to forgive yourself for past decisions?
Okay, this is where it gets real. First, acknowledge what happened without minimizing or excusing it. Then, try to understand why you made that decision at the time. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? What needs were you trying to meet? See if you can have some compassion for your past self. It's not about saying what you did was okay. It's about recognizing you were doing the best you could with what you had. Finally, focus on what you learned from the experience and how you can use that knowledge to make better choices in the future. It's a process, not a single event.
Another question is what daily habits help develop self kindness?
Daily habits, yeah. Small stuff adds up. Definitely regular mindfulness or meditation, 5 minutes a day. Journaling can be huge, getting those thoughts out of your head. Also, physical self-care, getting enough sleep, eating well, moving your body, basically treating yourself like someone you care about. And intentionally practicing gratitude, focusing on the good things, even the little ones. It's not about ignoring the bad stuff, it's about balancing it out.
You talked about journaling in your answer. So, my next question is how can journaling support self forgiveness?
Good follow-up. Okay, journaling for self-forgiveness. It's not just about writing, I forgive myself a bunch of times, though you could start there if you're stuck. It's more of exploring the situation in detail. Write about what happened, how it made you feel, what you learned. Then write a letter to your past self, offering understanding and compassion. You can also try writing about the positive qualities you possess that weren't on display at the time. The goal is to process the emotions, challenge your self-criticism, rewrite the narrative in a more forgiving way. It's a conversation with yourself on paper.
Do you think that comparing yourself to others reduce self compassion?
100%. It's like a direct hit to self-compassion. Comparing is the thief of joy, right? And it's almost always unfair. You're seeing everyone's highlight reel while you're stuck inside your own messy reality. It automatically sets up a situation where you feel inadequate. Again, no problem at all. Glad I could help.
Another
Anything else on your mind, or you good?
another
All right,
question is
bring it on. I'm
how
here.
can gratitude help you be more compassionate toward yourself?
That's a good one. Gratitude shifts your focus. When you actively appreciate what you have, your strengths, your experiences, even the small things, it's hard to get caught up in self-criticism. It reminds you that you're worthy of good things, even when you've messed up. It's like building a buffer against negative self-talk. Basically, gratitude makes it easier to see yourself as someone deserving of kindness and compassion. It ignores that even amidst imperfections, they're still good. Doesn't it?
Another question is what is harmful to expect perfection from yourself?
Harmful? It's massively harmful. Expecting perfection is setting yourself up for constant disappointment. It creates this impossible standard you can never meet, which leads to anxiety, doubt, and a whole lot of unnecessary suffering. It prevents you from taking risks because you're terrified of failing, and honestly, it's just exhausting. Perfectionism isn't about striving for excellence. It's about fearing inadequacy. It's a trap.
Another question is what is the link between self compassion and mental strength?
That's a good connection to make. They're actually really fine. Self-compassion isn't weakness. It's the foundation of mental strength. When you treat yourself with kindness during difficult times, you build resilience. You're less likely to get derailed by setbacks because you can acknowledge your pain without letting it define you. You're more willing to learn from your mistakes and try again. Like having an internal support system that helps you bounce back from challenges. Mental strength isn't about being fearless, about facing your fears with self-acceptance.
My last question is how can setting boundaries increase self respect and compassion?
Boundaries, essential. Setting boundaries is basically telling the world and yourself what you're willing to accept and what you're not. You do that, you're demonstrating self-respect. You're saying, my time, my energy, my well-being are valuable. It's an act of self-compassion because it protects you being taken advantage of or overwhelmed. It's space for you to prioritize your needs, which allows you to recharge and show up more fully in all areas of your life. It's a direct message to yourself that you matter. That's it for your questions.
Thanks a lot for providing me a valuable knowledge.
Oh, all right. Glad I could help, really. Come back anytime you want to explore another topic. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Surely I will join in the future again. So stay blessed. Have a nice day. Okay, bye.
Haha, all right. Nice tea. Sounds good. You too. Stay blessed.
We will live with an artificial intelligence tool that is Sesme app Maya. I discussed a topic. With this hope that you enjoy this session and get knowledge on the topic easily for smooth conduction of your life. So stay blessed. Keep watching me. Have a nice day. Okay, bye.